What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Mitch Gray Show. Yeah. Got the old school groove going. I love that kind of weird, cheesy sound. Yeah, I had someone tell me, Mitch, you're a musician. Why don't you do something cool? I'm like, what? That is cool. It's old school and weird, and it feels like I just went and got a Panasonic keyboard at Radio Shack in like 1991 and decided to throw some tunes up for my podcast. So yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. All right. Before we get rolling on episode 3 of season 2 of the Mitch Gray Show, first of all, thank you for checking it out. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to the Mitch Gray Show anywhere you listen to podcasts. Also, make sure you go check out the new book from yours truly called The Gathering Place. If you've ever had those moments in life that you look out into the world and you go, what is going on? Or you ever have the moments in life that you find this moment of beauty and unity and compassion, and you want to confirm those thoughts and feelings, then The Gathering Place is for you. Or if you're just simply looking for some compassion, if you're just simply looking for something that's going to give you some hope, maybe you just want to hear a part of my story, then The Gathering Place is for you. So make sure you go check it out. You can buy that at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Lulu.com. Check out my website, mitchgray.me, for an autographed copy. Hey, $20. I would appreciate the support. And you spend $20 on coffee during the week, right? So all I'm asking you to do is to go 1 week without coffee and invest that $20 in yourself and in me. That way I can do more really cool stuff in the world. And I promise you won't regret it. So yeah, The Gathering Place, go check it out. So also I mentioned it kind of a second ago, but go check out the website. We are revamping it, hoping to have that done by the end of the year. And follow us on social media at mgraymedia. Okay, enough of that stuff, at mgraymedia. On to today's topic, this week's topic, I should say. The power of what if. The power of what if. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? The way the mind works. It's like some days we feel like we're on top of the world, and some days we feel like we can accomplish anything, and some days it feels like everything is going right. And then all of a sudden we go to bed and we wake up the next day and we roll into the next week and nothing goes right. You know what I mean? Like we walk out the door on Monday morning and spill that coffee. Or we go to cook our toast and it burns. Or we go to order breakfast and they get the order wrong. And then we get to work and we have this pile of stuff to do. And we're late for an appointment and the kids are late for school. And it just goes on and on and on. And then all of a sudden we can wake up a few days later and we're on top of the world and everything is going right. Yeah, that's kind of the snippet of life. It just happens. Some days are spectacular and some days are bloody and gory and we just want to go to bed. Yeah, they just happen, don't they? That's valuable when we're thinking about the power of what if. What if can take a few different paths. I believe, first of all, that those two words put together to form the phrase what if might just be the most powerful phrase in our English language. Because the power of what if, that phrase can go one of two ways. There are those of us that no matter what anyone proposes to us, no matter how great the day is going, we could win the freaking lottery by finding the winning lottery ticket on the road as we're walking for our exercise during the evening. We could have all of that lightning in a bottle type stuff happen. And there are those of us that still go, but what if something goes wrong? It's like we find that winning lottery ticket while we're walking in our daily exercise. Someone bought it, someone dropped it, and we take it home and we figure out we've won $250 million. and we call the lottery company. By the way, I've never won the lottery because I've never played it, so I have no idea how it works. I'm just assuming here. So we know we have the winning numbers, and we call the lottery company and we say, we have the winning numbers, and we drive across the state to the place that they're gonna record the winning lottery ticket. And the whole way we're still saying, but what if it's not me? Like, what if I get there and I've wasted my time? What if I get there and they tell us, no, because you didn't purchase the ticket, you can't win the money? What if I get there and they say we ran out of money? What if the sky falls? What if the moon turns blood red? What if everything that can go wrong goes wrong? Yeah, there are those of us, right? There are those among us who question everything from the negative. And so we get to the lottery company and we hand them our lottery ticket, and they check the lottery ticket with the lottery numbers. And the fine elderly lady behind the lottery ticket counter, again, I have no idea if this is how it works, but she looks at us over her glasses and she says, "Sir, you just won the lottery." And there are those of us that'll still go, but what if? And she goes ahead and she records our lottery winnings, and she asks us if we want it in one lump sum or if we want it in an annual sum over the next 35 years. And because we're so worried about something happening, we choose the lump sum. And then we're like, but what if all of a sudden in the next 30 seconds, my state decides to raise tax percentage by 59%? What if? And we get our money and they pay it out in the next few weeks in one lump sum, and the bank has to put a hold on it because the bank knows that one lump sum of $250 million minus your taxes, whatever that would be, is an incredible amount of money. And so the bank has to hold it for 2 weeks. And we go, but what if our bank closes and files for bankruptcy while we're waiting on our money? And that doesn't happen because that never really happens. And so then all of a sudden we get our lottery winnings after taxes, however that much that would be, and we go to the bank every single day to check our bank account to find out if what just happened actually just happened. Yeah. There are those among us that take the path of negativity when it comes to the power of what if. What if I get sick? What if my kid gets hurt? What if my marriage doesn't last? What if my job gets cut? What if I start this new business and it goes under? What if I go to school and I'm the oldest person in the classroom and everyone laughs at me? What if I go to school, period, and then I decide I don't like it? What if I try a new job and it doesn't turn out? What if is powerful, right? The power of what if shows us that it is a self-fulfilling prophecy, whether taken down the path of negativity or the path of positivity. So there are those among us that always seem to take the path of negativity. And if that is you, my friend, I'm going to tell you what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen in your life. You will and have and will continue to reap negative results. If you constantly ask what if from a negative stance, you will constantly get the universal response of negativity, because you are what your mind manifests. In other words, whatever thoughts and energy and ideas that you continuously repeat to yourself is what will manifest in your life. So if you, my brother or my sister, are the one that always says, but what if this and what if that, then you will constantly get this and that. The first path of the power of what if is negativity. Path number 2, the power of what if. There are those of us that look at things in life and we say things like, what if we tried this? What if we did this a different way? What if we started our business and treated people differently than all of the other businesses? What if we created music and instead of making it polished and perfect, we actually made it raw and natural? What if we wrote a book and told our life story? What if we went back to school and gave it a shot? What if we told our kids that they could do anything they set their mind to? And what if, as parents, we actually supported those dreams? What if, as school teachers, we said, screw the old way, we're going to do something new? What if, as students, we said, I don't learn that way, so I'm going to try something different? What if we actually used all of the energy and power that is within us? What would that look like? You see, there are those of us that take the path of positivity when it comes to the power of what if. There are those of us that look at this life and we look at it as a blank canvas, or we look at it as an adventure to be had. And the more we ask, what if, it raises our curiosity and it raises our level of awareness and it raises our sense of adventure and it raises our sense of empowerment. And we don't view the negative. Instead, all we view is the positive. We keep a realistic picture of what was, what is, and what can be. And then we step back and we go, but what if? What if we tried walking in love? What if we tried being fully present in every single moment with every breath? What if we actually recognized breath as life and home? What if we actually took an aggressive, realistic approach on starting this new business? What if we actually put our mind to the matter at hand? What if we actually walked alongside each other? The power of what if, friends, will change your life forever. The beautiful thing of all of this is you get to decide which path you will walk when it comes to what if. And the even more beautiful thing is, at any moment in time, we can trigger that shift. In other words, if you're walking the negative path and you feel burdened and you feel tired and you feel weary and you're tired of being sick and you're tired of quote, losing all the time. You're tired of things always going wrong. You're tired of the pie always being in your face. If that is you, the beautiful thing is you can look across the way and see all the positive what-ifers. And even more beautiful thing is all you have to do is raise your hand and say, hey, you positive what-ifers, I want to join you. And we're so crazy that we'll come over and we'll help you trigger that shift. We will help you carry the burden. We will help you build a bridge from the negative path to the positive. You can change at any moment. And for the positive what-ifers, we need accountability, right? Because we're the ones that look out into the world and go, oh, we can do that, right? We're the ones that look out into the world and we have these dreams and these visions and these ideas and no one's going to stop us. And we need accountability to make sure the job gets done. But we also need accountability to make sure that the what if and the dream actually relates to where we are. And then that we actually will lay each brick by brick to make those dreams reality. Because the world needs our dreams and our visions to be reality. We all need each other's light to shine brightly. So the positive what-ifers, we need accountability. We need each other to go, yes, now how are we going to get there? I see the what if, I see the vision, now how are we going to move forward? We need the accountability. And the negative what ifers, you need the positive people You need the people that are going to say, yes, you're right. Life may suck some days. And you're right. The pie may get thrown in my face. And you are correct. You are going to get sick. And you are correct. Things aren't going to work out the way you wanted them to all the time. But you have a choice. You have a choice to sit in that moment and to feel sorry for yourself or to feel sorry for other people. Or you can say, you know what? Yes, this happened. Acknowledgement. And you know what? I understand how I got here or how this happened. Awareness. And I know where I am. Identification. But I also know I can change. Shift. Acknowledgement, awareness, identification, and shift. That is the process that can take you from negativity to positivity. And brothers and sisters, you and only you can make that decision. I cannot make it for you. I cannot make it for my friends. I cannot make it for my family. I cannot make it for anyone except myself. And you cannot make it for anyone else except yourself. And no one can make that decision for you. The power of what if. Which path will you choose? The power of what if is going to change your life, period. It's just a matter of how. And you, my brothers and sisters, are empowered and courageous enough to choose how the power of what if navigates and influences your life. My brothers and sisters, may you have a great week. May you use the power of what if to influence you in a way that will open doors of opportunity and doors of health and doors of prosperity and success. May you use the power of what if to create more love in your own life, to create more support for your family and friends. May you use the power of what if to take risk and to be curious and to know that I can move forward step by step. May you, brothers and sisters, be the light that shines bright, not only for yourself, but for those around you as well. Make sure you order the new book, The Gathering Place, and make sure you subscribe to the Mitch Gray Show podcast. Follow us on social media at @mgraymedia. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. And we love to just go straight up the mountain. And there's some of us that are the explorers, and we love to take the long way around because we want to discover and we're curious and we want to explore. There's some of us that are the campers, and we like to go for a few days and then spend a few days resting and relaxing. There's some of us that are the ones that love to play in the water or build swings. It takes all different paths, and that is beautiful. And there's many that have come before you and I, and they took their path. And when we look at their path, we honor that path. When we see their belief systems, we honor and we hold dear those belief systems. Because if it wasn't for those belief systems, good or bad, negative or positive, we wouldn't be where we are today. And let me tell you, brothers and sisters, the voices of positivity and the voices of hope are growing louder and stronger and more in number. It's just that you need to listen. You need to listen. Let me encourage you with this. If you find yourself not atheistic towards your former way of thought, then my question would be, what are you doing to invest daily in yourself? Are you surrounding yourself with new opportunities, with new friends? Not that you're going to throw the old ones away unless you need to, unless their negative influence on you is hurting your life. But are you expanding the circle of people around you? Are you expanding the circle of opportunities? Are you building new thresholds?